So you can see he's kind of either on his knees or on his stomach, trying to get a closer look at something there right by the NYPD substation. 11:37 a.m. We're looking at a live picture here from Times Square, 43rd and 7th, where police are investigating a suspicious package. You can see a lot of the streets have been closed off, and if you look toward the bottom right corner of your screen, the resulting gridlock there is a result of all these street closures, even on a summer Friday when presumably a lot of people are out of town finishing up summer vacation. There's still a lot of traffic, vehicular and otherwise, in Times Square, and so any street closure there will back traffic up very quickly, and you can see it is slow going as traffic is moving in there toward Times Square. We haven't seen any, no reports of any injuries. Nothing has detonated, anything like that. We don't see anything to speak of as of yet, but obviously the authorities have to take all of these things seriously in light of we've had our share of violence here in New York City the last few weeks. We saw a mass shooting early Saturday into Sunday. And Alex, I guess we can just stay on this picture as we in case something happens here, we want to be on it. But
do you want to redo a replay of that officer?
Sure.
I can cue that
Let's.
right
Alex Meyer here off camera is going to re-cue that the shot of the officer.
Let's see. There we go. Oh, it looks like they're back live with it.
Okay. Can we come back to? Back looking at a live picture now, 43rd and 7th. We had started to talk about, and we'll just stay on this picture, but I had started to talk about some of the violence that we've seen here in the city over the last few weeks. So early yesterday morning, there was a mass shooting outside of a club in the Crown Heights section of Brooklyn. 3 people killed, 10 injured, and police are still looking for multiple shooters in that case. That appears to be gang-related. And it's also, according to police, kind of unclear. Some of the victims, either the dead or the injured, may also have been among the perpetrators. This is a very convoluted situation that happened, again, early yesterday morning in Crown Heights. And then, of course, just a few weeks back, we had that situation on Park Avenue, 345. The NYPD officer, now Detective Didarul Islam. So this has been several weeks of some high-profile, violent cases here in New York City. It looks now, as we stay on this picture, looks now like the NYPD officers are going into that substation, that NYPD substation. They do have that kind of an office. I'm just listening to I can hear our chopper reporter in my ear, Jim Smith, who does a terrific job, and Jim said that the police officers were taking pictures of whatever they found, but they don't have their tactical gear on. They're just kind of in their in their normal uniforms. It doesn't look like they're suited up in any sort of additional protective equipment. So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe they've deemed this to be harmless or not an imminent threat, at least. It looks like they, according to, again, our chopper reporter there who's hovering over the scene, it looks like they were taking some photographs of whatever they found. There's pieces of something there in front of the substation that it looks like they're trying to get a closer look at now. But all those officers don't seem to be moving that urgently, which I would take to be a good sign. Again, this right around 43rd and 7th, NYPD investigating a suspicious package. No word of any injuries, but a ton of street closures in this area. You can see that yellow police tape has cordoned off much of not only the street but also the streets in that area as well. Just stay on this for a minute if you don't mind. 17 before noon this Monday morning. Looks like one of the officers has taken off his gloves, and I don't know if they're going to try to put some of this material into evidence bags or try to clear it away from the scene. Just watching this in real time. So it looks like that officer, looks like a piece of paper that is being, you see that? It looks like he's unfurling a piece of paper. It looks like some kind of a document that was rolled up, and that officer is unrolling and looking at, trying to get a closer look at whatever it says. Looks like that's paper.
Let me know if you want to listen to Jim Smith. Or
Yeah, can we hear?
Yeah.
Can we hear Jim if he's saying anything? Just
Yeah.
see if we can hear what if our chopper reporter has a better sense of what that might be.
Take you off real quick.
And if you're just joining us, we are looking live at 43rd and 7th. I was just looking, the NYPD says that due to an active police investigation, avoid the area of West 43rd Street and 7th Avenue, as we've been telling you. Expect emergency vehicles and delays in the surrounding area. So no more detail on what this suspicious package might be. We saw, you can kind of see that, we were just looking at that white area right in front of the NYPD substation there. It looked like almost some kind of a scroll that was being unfurled by one of the police officers there, or a roll of paper towels, something that was rolled up. Rolled, I guess, to see what's inside, if there might be something written on it. Now we see NYPD officers on the roof of that building there, right near the intersection of 43rd and 7th. Again, doesn't look like they have found anything of note, at least on the roof. Do we have any other I guess there's no other. This is probably the best shot we've got of.
Yeah, we have
Just
Metrocam, but it's
Yeah,
a
it's
little
not.
fuzzy.
Yeah. Just looking.
Just got some video in shared via Slack.
Okay, great.
Media arrivals.
Media arrivals, got it. We'll try to get some media up.
Just looking at another camera we have. Certainly, traffic backups in the area. That goes without saying.
Media arrivals?
Our chopper reporter Jim Smith says everyone was taking pictures of the whatever that object is in front of the
It's in
NYPD
Slack.
substation.
Yeah, field media arrivals.
I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
Unless it's on desk, we'll stand by.
We apparently have some video coming in, Robert, but I am...
We may have some
Oh, I see.
additional footage coming in. Oh, from
From David Corporon.
okay. So one of our great veteran photojournalists, David Corporon, is at the scene. He has seen it all in New York City, and as soon as we can show you those pictures, we will. When there's a scene to get to, Dave gets to it. Trust me, I've worked with him many, many times, and he is among the very best in the business. So he will give us a unique perspective, I'm sure, from Times Square. We're keeping an eye on this, and if you'll forgive me, I'm just also looking at some of our other feeds as well, just looking to see. We can stay on this picture until we get Dave's material up, but we're also just a few minutes away from that momentous White House meeting between European leaders, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, and President Donald Trump. That will occupy most of the rest of this afternoon, and we'll see what happens at that meeting in light of the meeting in Alaska on Friday. Do we have any of Dave's pictures up yet?
It's processing right
Okay.
now, but we have it in our
So
system.
we have some new pictures from photographer Dave Corporon at the scene. We're just waiting for those to load, and as soon as they do, we'll pass those along.
Pretty hefty file he has there.
Because we have big surprise, Dave shot a lot of good video, so we're waiting to get that in, and once that process is, yeah, he's on the ground. But as you can see, we're also seeing a police dog there as we continue our look from above. A police dog is sniffing around, looking to see if there's anything else suspicious there, just right around the NYPD facility. You can also see a drone. Alex, you see the drone?
Oh my God.
Right just
Yeah.
above
Good eye.
above the street there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll just sit here for the last 10 minutes.
We have that video. So I'm gonna put it up
All right, let's.
in the background, and then I'm gonna have.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put it up
Let's. So we'll watch the video
here right now. Oh,
together.
yeah, there we go.
Here's a video from 43rd and looks like 43rd and 42nd and Broadway from photojournalist Dave Corporon. So we'll just watch it together and see what Dave saw from the scene. He's right by that NYPD substation. He's around maybe a block or so from the NYPD substation at 43rd.
So yeah, we have the live picture. In the camera.
So just to give you a sense of what, in the big picture there, you're seeing the ground shots of the scene of this suspicious package in Times Square, and then above, so that's recorded. That was taken a few minutes ago. And that smaller box on the lower right-hand corner of your screen is a live feed from Skyfox. From
Let me make this actually bigger right now. This looks like there's something going on, but I'll put Dave's stuff in the picture-in-picture box.
okay, so we basically just swapped now we're looking at live chopper here on your screen as we speak with the police dog there searching. And
There we go.
in the small box there is the material from our photographer Dave Corporon. Just to summarize again, if you're joining us about 8 minutes before noon, police investigating this report of a suspicious package in Times Square, 43rd and 8th. Live pictures from Skyfox on the left side of your screen. That small box is the scene on the ground from our photographer Dave Corporon. No injuries reported. We haven't seen anything detonate. But there is a huge emergency response in this area. And now Chopper giving you a nice look at the gridlock as traffic is being diverted off. And I'm just hearing now from our news desk that the item, whatever was found, has been deemed to be non-hazardous. So late word in just to our newsroom, whatever was found, that suspicious package in Times Square, police have deemed it to be non-hazardous.